This is my game, and I hate it. But not for a reason you might think. At the start of this project, I loved working on this game. After working daily on this for 5 months straight, I decided to make it my first commercial game and earn a coin or two. I quickly realized that if I want to sell this, I would have to rework a lot of the past mechanics and polish nearly everything. Every new bit of content had to be perfect, and it took me weeks to just implement a new weapon and an animation for it. And even after this time, I still didn't like my work. It was not good enough to ask people to pay for it. But I still kept grinding. And then a few months ago, I met the one thing that broke me again. Balancing. You see, the game idea is a roguelike tower defense game with multiple levels, weapons and enemies. How the fuck do I balance all that? I took on the task of making my first real game after just 5 months of learning game development. A bit of hard-learned knowledge here. In order to stay motivated to do a certain task, you need to find ways to reward yourself. You need positive feedback, and most of all, you need moments of competence. Proudly implementing a new mechanic that exceeds your current level of skill, but is not too hard, so you can reach it with a bit of effort. For the past year, I had none of that. Every day of programming was a never-ending nightmare of not feeling any sense of accomplishment, of failing daily with implementing something you truly like, of hating every piece of work you put in and never thinking it is enough. You see, the reason why I hate my own game is that it completely exceeded my skill level. Plus, I judged every improvement and new content always badly, and it was never worth the money. I was at my lowest point, sitting at the desk of my part-time job in the library, where I got my hands on a book called Self-Determination Theory by Richard Ryan. At first, I just flipped through it because I liked the title, but quickly realized it had all the answers I needed. Everything I told you here about motivation, that you need a dense feedback loop, a sense of accomplishment and moments of competence, I learned from this book, and there's so much more. I built myself a framework where I now aim for small but challenging goals, where I share my work and accomplishments with friends and family more often. And at the end of each day, I simply recap what I've done. I write down every small victory and every bit of content I created this day. This alone improved my motivation, mood and willpower to an extent I simply cannot put into words. Also, I took a step back from the tower defense game to revive my creativity and learn new things, like pixel art. I will still finish Realmguard because I promise it to you guys. Also, I consider not charging any money for it. So if you really want to support me, you can simply leave a like. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching this video.